This is Ryan Gruberdorf with the news. Today we are going to cover a controversial political ad advocating for German unification. Traditionally, German nationalists have always looked at both Prussia and Austria as possible leaders of a nationalist movement. But the ad suggests that Prussia should take on this role. Part of this reason seems to stem from the fact that 28 years ago, the Kingdom of Prussia established the Zollverein, a German customs union designed to eliminate tolls on rivers and roads among German states. Much prosperity was contributed to these small countries, and by 1853, all the German states were a part of this union, except for Austria. Now, however, many middle-class liberals have taken to see Prussia as Germany's future to unify. But why nationalism? Now to Ashley Kugelschreiber for the historical background.
Thanks, Ryan. In 1819, Prince Clemens von Metternich put in place the Karlsbad decrees. These closed the Burschenschaft, provided for censorship of the press, and placed the universities under close supervision and control. Thereafter, Metternich and the cooperative German rulers maintained the conservative status quo.
Not so distant in the future came the Revolution of 1848. By early March 1848, handicraft workers in many German states were destroying the machines in the factories they blamed for stealing their jobs. Meanwhile, peasants looted and burned the manor houses of the nobility. Many German rulers promised for reform.
King Frederick William IV agreed to abolish censorship, establish a new constitution, and work for a united Germany. The latter promise had its counterpart throughout all the German states, as governments allowed elections by universal male suffrage for deputies to an all-German parliament to meet in Frankfurt. Its purpose was to fulfill a liberal dream, the preparation of a constitution for a new united Germany. Back to you, Ryan.
Thank you, Ashley. And now on to the political ad.
We need you!
Do you feel oppressed?
Do you wish Germany was together?
Because the people do.
So I'm here today with Isabella Kuntz. Many of us here are wondering why so many Germans have emigrated to the United States.
It's because they feel that there is greater economic opportunity there, as well as political, religious, and personal freedoms. But those of us that haven't left feel that if Germany was to unify, we'd have the same opportunity and freedoms.
Tell me more on why Germany should unite.
We feel that once it is united, we'd have economic and military security. Currently, we are causing riots in effort to gain freedom of the press, a national militia, a national German parliament, and trial by jury. We're also fighting for the abolition of privilege of the aristocracy, the creation of constitutions in several of the German states, a more fair system of taxation, and freedom of religion.
Thank you, Isabella. That was very informative. And now we have here Sarah Struckenhammer. I have a few questions to ask you. First, what do you think of German unification in general?
Oh, I think it would be great for us, for freedom of the press to voice our opinions, free jury trials before the law, and a rational constitution to grant universal rights over all Germans.
You know what, it's getting kind of hot out here. You want to go to the shade?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is much better. So would you consider yourself a liberal nationalist?
Yes, I would. I don't like Metternich or his policies regarding Germany. The old order isn't healthy, and it reeks of our nation's oppression.
So who would you like to see lead this new nation?
Well, I believe the new German nation, if it is created, belongs to the people. However, since we know what Austria is like, I really only see Prussia as a positive way to unite us. It's not just because they formed the Zollverein either, but also because they have formed a constitutional monarchy.
So you really do believe that unification will secure our rights?
Of course. I believe in limited monarchy, participation of the citizen government, and I'm anti-aristocratic for a reason. Nationalism and liberalism go hand in hand. Liberals such as myself believe unification is the only way to bring justice to the people.
When Metternich closed the Burschenschaft, the German people felt alienated and inferior. His censorship of the press and supervision of our dear universities suppressed the people's passion and neglected the German states' the right to unify, which would have led to unparalleled prosperity and happiness in Germany.
If you love your motherland or even consider yourself German, how can you sit by idly?
Germany has had enough, and it's about time we told Europe to butt out and keep to themselves. Especially that short snob Napoleon III. Who is he to tell us wrong after his uncle paraded all over our sacred lands?
If you're tired, because I am, then join my cause, our cause, to fully unite the German people. Why'd you leave that last scene in there? You exposed us. It's a conspiracy. Why'd you leave that last scene in there? Now they know it's all me. Cut the broadcast. Cut the broadcast.
Mustache!
Because the people do. I can give you this.